This is from Rebel with a Cause, spelled with a Z, link in the sidebar to his website. It says here, "Hi Captain Machine, I'm sending you a message partly in response to the video doing a shout out to the role-playing community on YouTube. I'd like to start posting videos and become part of it. I particularly start out with something along the lines of World of Darkness, as it is a system/setting I'm familiar with. I also do blogs on my Bebop page about video games I'd love to share." And it gives the web address, which is the one in the sidebar. "The main reason for my PM is mostly advice, starting with a webcam. What do you use anything particularly expensive? Editing, what do you use to edit? I'm also a musician with ideas of doing music for role-playing sessions, hour-long tracks of ambient, creepy or mood music to play during sessions inspired by Silent Hill soundtracks, for example. If you like this idea, let me know. If you think it's trite, let me know too. Let me close by saying I love your videos. It sparked my inspiration for getting to the get a game running again. Can't wait to see your role-playing session video. Kind regards. PS, even though I've ever thought of doing online sessions, Skype/webcam combination, something similar. Not sure how it would work, just throwing it out there." Well, there's a lot of points to cover in that one, so I'm going to try and do it, itemise it. But first of all, thank you. I do like the fact that we've got a fan out there. I'm almost overwhelmed, as it were, honour-wise, that people out there like what I have to say about this particular subject and not respond, but also subscribe, because they want to see what I've got to say in the future. So for all you guys who subscribe out there, all you guys who are viewers, all you well-wishers out there, thank you very much. I cannot say enough how much I appreciate the fact that you've given me the thumbs up and said, carry on. As for the role-playing community, I do get this question a lot actually. There is no role-playing community, and I am not the general behind it nor the banner bearer. If you want to get noticed, then there are two ways of doing it, I've figured, in relation to myself. This is not to say that I am that important, but first of all, find my latest video, stick a reply on it. It doesn't have to be related to the actual video, as long as it is related to the subject matter. So if I do, say, a video reviewing, I don't know, Final Fantasy, that's a video game. Put a video game response about a video game show. If I do a review on, I don't know, Worlds of Cthulhu, which I may do in the future one day, never know, then as a role-playing game, do a role-playing response to it. It doesn't have to be related to that particular game, that genre, just try and get it into the same kind of bracket of what people do, because I do get people that come to my channel that like video games, I do get people that come to my channel that like role-playing games. Generally speaking, the lines do blur, but I'm pretty sure there are some exceptions to the rules. Also, the second option is also just let me know about you. Send me a message saying, please look at these videos. If I like what you're doing, then I'll say, guys, go to this guy's channel, which is what I've done to a couple of other guys before, and their subscriber count just jumps up. As for what I use a Panasonic hard drive camera. It cost me £200 from PC World. You don't have to spend anywhere near that amount of money. A webcam will do, as long as it's a good webcam. Or just cheap ass video, again will do it, as long as you've got a way of uploading it onto your computer. As for editing, I started using Windows Movie Maker, although I tend to find that cutted my videos off at the end, anything up to a minute in fact, which is kind of embarrassing. I think some of my early videos suffer from that. So in the end I actually got out and got Sony Vegas, but do not spend a massive amount of money doing this if you do not know if you're going to enjoy it, do it and carry on doing it. So do a couple of videos, see how people react, see how people respond, then do it. You can actually do it without a webcam, just by having your voice using a microphone or a headset, kind of like this one here. That cost me £10 from PC World again. And just intersplice videos on top of your thing. Windows Movie Maker is a fantastic way of doing that. So yeah, you can do it with literally no expense at all, and obviously you can have an internet connection. As for your music idea, go ahead with it, fantastic. Don't expect to get paid for it, because I honestly believe that most role players are quite frugal by nature and don't expect to pay for anything, which is kind of the problems that Dungeons & Dragons 4th Edition is having at the moment. Because they're asking for a subscription, and most people agree that subscription is not worth it. thank you for the compliment saying you love my videos and the inspiration to you. That's kind of the idea. The kind of idea is to get my opinion out there and inspire people to respond or to just go out and play. Because after all, it is about having fun, and I do like the fact that I'm getting people back into the game, or people try something new because it's something I've said. Finally, for the online game thing, I did try to get a Skype Ventrilo game started, and basically, Skype's not very good for this sort of thing. After about 2, maybe 3 people, 3 or maybe 4 people get onto the same channel, it gets very unreliable very quickly. I recommend using Ventrilo or TeamSpeak, and you can get a rather good Ventrilo server for next to nothing. That will allow multiple people to talk to each other. Webcams are not essential at all. In fact, the only reason why we'd ever need to see each other's faces is to watch responses, but you don't need that at all. Pictures wise, if you like floor plans and stuff, there are whiteboard programs out that do that for you. There are ones that are free and ones you have to pay for. The ones you have to pay for, generally speaking, are better. Although, again, it's a case of, is it justifiable expenditure? And generally speaking, if you can get the entire group to share the cost of it, then that's great. However, if you live close to each other, what's the point? You might as well meet in person. However, if you want to play with people that are across the country from you, your friends that moved away, then it's a fantastic way of doing it. Either way, I'm pretty sure I've gone over the 10-minute limit. If I haven't, it's 1 video. If I have, it's 2. So if you want me to answer any more questions in the future, please send me a private message. Send me messages below. Short ones will get answered, if I can. Or obviously one of my subscribers may answer it for you. But don't expect any sort of video responses from that unless it's something really grabs my attention. If you want me to answer your video like this, then send me a private message. I would like to do a couple of Q&A videos, so if people can give me short, sharp questions, which I can go into great detail on, I can do that, and that'll be a lot of fun. So, once again, thanks for Rebel with a cause, and Poplocking29 for giving me the proverbial kick up the bottom to get me started again. Expect a video review of Underworld shortly, because I really have issues with that movie and I want to share them. Beyond that, everything I promised before is going to come. It's just a case of waiting for it, because I know I did promise the how to roleplay videos about December time, and it's now March. Thank you for your time, guys, and thank you for your patience. And once again, thank you to all my subscribers. How many do I have now? 127. Oh my god.